Hello, awakened beings. Welcome to this channel. Here I do tarot and oracle readings to support you along your spiritual journey. To support you along your spiritual journey. If that interests you, feel free to check out any other content on the channel as well as interact with this video if you feel called to. Today's reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. February 2026 predictions. All right, what can you expect? Let's get into it. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. February 2026 predictions. I'm already getting the energy of cleaning. Paying attention to details. You might be looking over something twice, or actually more than twice, it feels like. I feel like fixated on something in particular, or maybe multiple things, but I just feel like something has your attention. Okay? At the back of the deck, you have Five of Needles. This is a confrontation card. But let's get a little bit more about that. Let's see here. I just want to get more of a picture before I start talking about that situation. Tell us about this confrontation card, Five of Needles. Wisdom. I feel like you are illuminated to something that is harmful or just kind of, honestly, let me pick up the card. This is giving the energy of like something is icky or gross. And so it just feels like something's being revealed to you. It could be a habit, it could be a person's behavior, but I feel like whatever it is, you're turned off by it. You're just like, ugh, like, no, I don't want to deal with that. That's a no for me, and that's what I'm getting. Okay, you have the wisdom card here. And what else? What else about this Five of Needles? I do also feel like maybe the way that you've been living, so I feel like your attention could be turned towards your home space, and you're just kind of needing like to clear some things out and just are like, no, this feels gross to me, or this doesn't align with me, this doesn't sit well with me, so I need to clear this out, throw this away, or I need to, for a very small amount of you, I feel like you could be seeking like a different space, or just, I just feel like you're focusing more on creating a space that feels more clean and peaceful energetically. If for some of you, it could have to do with a person who was in your space that you are like kicking out or removing. Or it could be, somebody who is visiting your space, like maybe somebody comes from out of town, maybe even unexpectedly, like, a father-in-law, father or mother-in-law, somebody. I just feel like somebody you don't particularly get along with might be in your space, and you might have to put up with them for some reason. This is for, might not resonate with everybody, but I just feel like there's an energy in your space that you're not liking, essentially. Okay. Dissipating. Yeah, definitely stagnant energy there. So like if you look at this card, this person is sitting and watching TV, and this is my card when spirit lets me know that life is passing you by. Okay. And honestly, remember when I was talking about kicking somebody out or like not really liking somebody's behavior? This is kind of confirming that story for somebody, where like you could have somebody in your space who like isn't cleaning. Like this could even be a child or a teenager. I'm getting more teenager energy, where they're not like cleaning their room or doing their chores or something like that, and you're just like, no, this is gross, I'm tired of this, get up, this is what you need to do. So I feel like somebody is on top of that for the month of February. What else? Yeah. Okay. So let's keep it going. Let's get into the other cards here. What can you expect? Let's see. We've got Three of Candles. All right. This is my vision card where things are aligning, coming together. Um, Ambitions are lit. I do also feel that, if you're seeking to create more of a peaceful space, you could be utilizing candles for that, scented candles. Okay. Anything else? Let's keep going. We got Five of Presents. All right, so you've already got 2 5 cards here. Five of Presents is like a card of loss in finances, or something related to the household or the body, an earthly element. And so I did pick up briefly that somebody could be leaving their environment and seeking something else. This could be temporary or permanently. You know your situation best, but the Five of Presents does confirm that, okay, you could be investing in a situation that requires you, to put money down or spend money in order to invest in something that would be more bountiful for you. So I do see like maybe a large charge on your card or to your account perhaps for something that you are wanting to invest in. This does also tell me that this is like an out with the old, in with the new type of card, because look at how raggedy these presents and stuff are. So like I was saying, I was immediately getting this energy of you like cleaning up space or cleaning out. I do also feel Spirit just showed me storage. So I don't know, maybe there's something about a storage unit going on that you need to get on top of. That's for somebody in particular. Okay, what else? Oh, we got the Star card. Let's see what's going on. Clarify the Star card. There's a new energy in the home. You could be welcoming a small animal or a small child. But there's a new, vibrant, free energy in the home. I do also feel like you could be picking up on a hobby and doing that hobby in the home. And then that's where this star energy is coming from, where it's very vibrant and excited. Because the star energy is also symbolic of dreams. Okay, so you could be, following some sort of dream or hobby, and that takes place in your home space. This energy is giving just like a lot of something going on in your home, cleansing, clearing your home and your body is what I'm getting a lot from this reading. But of course, take it how it resonates. Okay, clarify the Star card. I feel like you could be donating some toys, donating some clothes, like I said, as you're clearing things out. Okay. Clarify the Star. Okay. We got protection. Ah, okay. You could be worried about this Five of Presents here. Like I said, this is a card of loss. You could, like I said, could be investing a large amount of money or losing funds for something, changing homes, okay, having to relocate or something like that. And it just seems like with the Star card, you might have, or you might be doing that, like I said, to invest in some sort of a dream or change in scenery, something that you feel like is going to be better for you. And so you do have the protection card here. So I feel like this is Spirit communicating that just to kind of make sure you're leaning into your resources. And when I say lean into your resources, just making sure that you're not doing everything on your own, because there are resources available to get you through this situation and this change. Okay. There also is a message here of like standing firm in your decision. Okay, so I do feel like this isn't the time to be wishy-washy. Okay. What else? Tell Tell us a bit more, Spirit. We got change. Look. We got the change card. Yeah. So there's definitely going to be some adapting to like a new environment or a new type of energy in your home. Okay. Can you tell us more about this new energy coming in, Spirit? Let me pull from here. Tell us more about this new energy. Excuse me. Whoa. Ace of Presents. Look. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, yeah. So for some of you, it does have to do with a small child or a small animal or something like that. Something new coming into the home. That's really cute. But also for others who that does not pertain to, Spirit is communicating that you're working on a new... Yeah, Spirit is confirming like this new habit or dream that you are working on or working towards. Let's get more on that. Spirit, what habit or dream are you referring to for those who are not getting a small animal or child? Three of Presents. Something that you've been collaborating on or something that relates to community. So it could have to do with social networking or social media. You could be doing some sort of content creation. What else? You could also be making, like I said, a craft. I said that, a hobby, but it seems more like physical. So for some of you, it's electronic, like content creation. And then for others, it's more physical, like you're actually creating and handling items that you would like to sell. So a little bit of small business stuff going on, or little crafting things like, I don't know, knitting. What are those things? DIY projects. Okay. Love that for you. Anything else that we need to know before we close out, Spirit? Abundance. Oh, I love that for you. We got the abundance card, and it fell, and I kind of tossed it, but it fell on top of this Ace of Presents. So I do feel like Spirit is communicating that for the month of February 2026, that whatever, like I see you clearing out energy, inviting in new energy that is more complementary to what you want to move forward with. You see what I'm saying? So we started out with this Five of Needles at the back of the deck. And so I do see you, clearing that out, making sure that your environment is conducive to the kind of energy that you want to move forward with, essentially. So that could deal with, old belongings, mementos, trinkets, stuff like that. Or it could have to do with, people who are not upholding or showing up as energy that is productive in the home or things like that. But either way, I see you developing even this hobby that could help you navigate through that. So, we can only control our own behaviors. It's hard to control somebody else because everyone has free will, right? And so I do feel like with this Ace of Presents, this is indicating that whatever your hobby is or what you're investing in, it's helping you, bring you more joy. It's also bringing you more life. So with this Zero card, this is a very hopeful card. This is a very dream and alignment, spiritual, just highly energetic. And you did have the High Priestess that came out a few times, but I didn't direct attention to her. But yeah, so you've got like this spiritual, intuitive, like light. There's energy work going on. Your reading is telling me that you've got some energy work going on. Okay. And so with this Dissipating card, yeah, I feel like you're transitioning or changing just to be a little bit more vibrant and lively, or more motivated. You did have a Wands card, yeah. Three of Wands. So you're more motivated and inspired. And I feel like this is something that's very healthy and healing for you in terms of bringing in new light and life into your space. Okay, and I feel like this protection card really quickly is speaking to about protecting your peace as well. Okay, so even if there's like chaos in the home or negative energy in the home, like I said, you can light some candles, do what you can spiritually to cleanse and protect your peace, your energy. Because, like I said, you can only control yourself at the end of the day. But I do see you, navigating that in a way that works for you and that possibly can bring in some revenue. So, yeah. All right. Let's give you one final message. Abundance, you guys. This is wild. Okay. This is confirmation for real, for real. Okay. So, abundance, divine beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. Okay. So, whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, whatever you're striving towards, just remember that you are deserving. And here's the thing, hold on. The star card, like I keep saying, is a dream card, hopes and dreams, faith, following a path spiritually and trusting that you are aligned with the highest and best good and what is going to come to you is aligned to you. And so here's the thing about manifestation is like a lot of times we get stuck and think that, our manifestations are coming and things of that nature. But what happens is whatever is aligned with you will come. It's just that sometimes there's energy blocks that get in the way of that manifestation from coming to us. And so it just takes longer. And so I feel like a block here could be just some of the things that you're clinging on to. But I do see that, and you had the wisdom card earlier. So I do see that, you're becoming illuminated and enlightened to what those things are and being able to confront them and then make some changes that allow your abundance and what you're deserving of to come on through. Because how can your manifestations or what you're bringing to yourself actually come if you feel like you're not deserving of them or you feel like they're not possible? You see what I'm saying? And so you got two cards telling you. And then just a quick reminder, you got this protection card, okay? So, you know your situation best. Readings are for entertainment purposes only, but I do feel like Spirit is guiding you for the month of February to clear some things out, okay? Just to become wiser to what they're doing to you, okay? How they've got you sitting here stuck. And I just feel like this is an action month for you, okay? Bringing some stability. All right, so take care, and good luck on your journey.